As the country tries to contain the spread of COVID-19, Prime Minister Andrew Holness says gangs are seeking to use the current crisis to carry out criminal activities. Mr. Holness was speaking this afternoon in the House of Representatives, where MPs voted to extend the states of emergency now in effect across various police divisions. VASHAN Brown has details.
The security forces have been busy trying to ensure that Jamaicans comply with strict measures implemented to tackle the coronavirus. But they've been busy too, trying to reduce the country's murder rate. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says even with the COVID-19 pandemic, criminals have not relented.
Mr. Speaker, we have received intelligence, which we will not elaborate too much on. But there are organized criminal gangs who are seeking to create hysteria, who are seeking, Mr. Speaker, to target distribution and retail chains, who are trying, Mr. Speaker, to put people in lines to create chaos and to start riots. We have picked up this intelligence.
He argues that though Jamaica is consumed with fighting COVID-19, the government has not eased up on its efforts to fight crime. But given that the government is trying to contain crime as well as the coronavirus, opposition leader Dr. Peter PHILLIPS argued that an island-wide state of emergency would work better.
Give it island-wide coverage and enable the unified fight, if that is what you seek, of both the disease, COVID, and the crime efforts that might arise.
As the Prime Minister made a case for the extension of the current states of emergency across the island, he argued that they've been effective. Central Manchester MP Peter Bunting disagreed.
Even after us now being in our third year of states of emergency, the levels of murder still exceed every single year between 2012 to 2015, when there were no states of emergency.
It's not a sufficient analysis because you would acknowledge that from 1989 we have seen a progression in our murder rate. In other words, for every decade since, the murder rate has increased.
In the meantime, general elections are constitutionally due next year, and so this declaration from the Prime Minister.
I am not going to be calling an election with states of emergency in place. But if an election is called and there is any attempt to destabilize, to create any issues, and it is a tool that has to be used with consultation, it is a tool that we will place on the table to be used.
VASHAN Brown, TVJ News.